right, we are live.
All right, good evening, everybody. Good evening, our fans home and abroad. Welcome to another session of Metabolites. Today, I'll be your host, Timarech, a proud Liverpool fan, not an Slot fan. And with me, we have our technical genius. He's the engine behind this our program. Our correspondent from La Liga, OJ, Grandmaster Ugwe.
We
Your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that name was supposed to enter online, but oh well.
No, Visca Basta.
Real Madrid, of course. I agree. Yeah, good evening. It's wonderful to be here once again, and I can't wait to see what we have for today. Of course, my condolences goes out to Qantas out there, and well, for how Wednesday went for them, but so well, it's what it is. And before giant into next week or into this weekend rather. So yeah, it's
Oh
good to be
my.
here.
Well, nice one, nice one. Moving forward, we also have our strong Amorim fan who has seen the light.
which Amorim now big.
I saw, I saw, I saw your post today. Douglas goal. You are still
Yes,
reeling in that moment.
yes now. Yes,
He's a
Dogo on
strong Manchester United fan. Felix in the
as long
house.
as it's
Greet
against
your fans.
Arsenal, I'm tapped.
The rest say now trophy be that too. That win against Arsenal.
Yes now. Remaining you guys and Chelsea.
Nothing concern us before, sha. We know they are calling our everything. You win, oh, you win. You lose, oh, no wahala. All right,
Uh,
welcome to today's segment. We'll be doing a preview of the Champions League matches where we had a total of, was it not, how many games? 18 games?
I think yeah,
Yes,
18
yes,
games,
I think
18
so.
games.
18
18
games, yes.
games, all played at the same time. We saw some shockers, so the results were expected. So we'll be talking about that, and also we'll be talking about weekend games, Premier League and La Liga as well. So let's jump into it quickly. Um, let's start from let's hear from Barca fan in the house. Um, Barca got the win against Copenhagen, pushing them to finish in the top eight. And I saw something. I saw a stat somewhere. I think it was after the game that I saw the stats. Somebody was making a video of it, but it was an old video actually. So the stats we're looking at teams, the percentage at which teams will likely finish in the top eight before the match, before that last game. And you have Arsenal 100%, Bayern 100%, Liverpool 97%, and then we have Barca 80, I think 87%, and Madrid 85%. Then it's Man City 67, like that. So now, what do you think about? Do you think that was a mistake, or was it that these people saw that Benfica will be a tough opponent for Madrid and they could get something out of the game, and then Barca has an easier opponent, so to say, and they would easily win and qualify for the top eight. So, what do you have to say about that? And just walk us through your game. How did you feel when you went behind? How did you feel? Walk us through the game.
All right, so yeah, I think you mentioned it at the end of your question. It's more or less the key. It's more of a case of we are looking at the strength of the opponents that these top teams were up against, rather than the strength of the top teams themselves. Because if you compare the opponents we played with, coupled with the fact that we were playing at home, and then you look at Madrid's
Yeah,
style, which is against Benfica, and they are playing away from home. But I
away.
think, well,
Yes.
that kind of like tips the balance a little bit because we now have a slight edge over Madrid because we are playing at home and
True.
then we are playing against a much less stronger opponent compared to the opponent that Madrid was playing, right? So I feel as if that valuation was, I would say it's fair. Of course, we deserve 100%. Who no wants 100, but then again, I think for where we are right now as a team, I think that particular valuation is actually fair. And of a truth, actually, let me use this medium to apologize to coolers out there. I went to sleep after the first half. I was so pissed off. Like
Are you serious?
I was so angry because well, partly because I was streaming the match and that night my network was very very shitty, so it was
Very,
frustrating me.
yeah,
Yeah, it was frustrating me seriously. So coupled with the fact that we went behind and we were playing trash ball. Like I'm not kidding you, that's the worst first half I've seen from my team since this season started. So I wasn't really too encouraged. I knew that, of course, a win was going to suffice eventually, but I just wasn't. I just didn't want to be part of it that night. So I went to sleep, and then I woke up not just to the fact that we won. I woke up to the fact that Madrid also lost. So yeah, it was a very very sweet one for me. So when I saw their loss, I first ran to the table and checked, and then I saw them outside the top eight. I said, "La, la, that's very good. That's very very good." So I feel for this round of fixtures, it was a very very big W for me.
well, that's good. That's good. That's good. Well, while you're at it, just talk us through the game at Madrid, and then talk us through. We saw a shocker. We saw Bodo Glimt after beating Man City last round, and then they beat Atletico Madrid at their home. So, what do you have to say about Madrid? In fact, what do you have to say about the La Liga teams? Because so far, we have been saying, so you see the debate around Premier League is far better than La Liga. Look at La Liga teams and then look at the Premier League teams. So, what do you have to say about that?
Okay, well, I'll first of all start with Madrid's game. Well, it was a very, very interesting game, right? It was, I would say, even to a certain extent, Benfica, they seriously came out to put up a fight against Madrid team. Of course, Madrid actually played very well. They played very well, but it's just that, well, I would I would say Benfica, like Mbappe said, I think Benfica were much more hungrier than them for the win, and
Yes, yes,
eventually they
exactly.
got it. Eventually they got it, and now they have a chance at redemption because for the next round of that's for the playoff rounds,
Yeah, they are playing
they are
against
facing
Benfica
Benfica
again.
again. Yes, of course, I do expect them to go out to edge out the win on both legs actually, not just the first leg, not just a single leg. So yeah, it was a very nice game. But apart from Madrid and Barcelona now, the rest of the Spanish teams, I don't know. They're falling my hand seriously. I won't really blame them that much, right? Because yes, of course, Premier League is the best league in the world. So it will always be like that for now, for a very long time actually. But there's one thing I've noticed with some La Liga teams is that they tend not to do very well outside of the league, right? You can see Villarreal
Yes.
now. Villarreal is
Yeah, that's true.
currently they are ranked in the top, I think the top four in the league, but then they have been absolutely atrocious in the Champions League.
I think they
Atletico,
are second to last now.
yes, and that's not that's very shameful. I would put it like that. That's very very shameful. And then there's Atletico Madrid. Their level of inconsistency in Europe these days is kind of getting alarming. At this point, I'm not even sure they'll make it out of the playoff round of
Yeah.
fixtures. That's how unpredictable they have come to be in Europe. And well, I would owe most of these lapses to the fact that Spanish teams, I don't know, I would say the league itself, it doesn't really afford these teams the room to spend the money they need to compete. For instance,
Yes.
you see a player leaving a team like Villarreal and then they are going to a team like maybe Crystal Palace or something like that. This is big now if you want to look at this whole thing in terms of I'm not comparing the teams, right? But in terms of
Yeah.
where these teams Villarreal is a top four team, right? But then
Yes.
Palace is a mid-table team in the Premier League. But then you see a player leaving a top four team in La Liga and going to a
Yes,
mid-table
I'm
team,
going to. Yes, that's
going
true.
to a mid-table team, they are playing well, quite all right, but they are also earning more than they are earning at a top four team in La Liga. So I feel as if the current president is he has a role to play in all of this because his policies put in place are the reason why La Liga teams don't have enough room to show up the cash like their fellow Premier League teams can be able to do. So I feel this is why to a large extent La Liga teams, aside from Madrid and Barcelona, who already have pedigree in the competition, cannot necessarily compete because well the system just doesn't allow them to be able to. So that's just my take concerning this.
All right, a very very solid one. I've also heard of that take before, especially about the president and his policies for La Liga. It is quite unfortunate. It is quite unfortunate where you see teams mid table, like you just see one top player, we just see transfer news to one to one
Mid-table
team
team in the Premier League.
that
So it's so sad. So
and
sad.
you'll be like, from where to where? And you see these people, they are even happier than when they were in those
Yes,
teams.
yes
So
now. So
I understand fully. I understand. Well, a very very good take from our La Liga correspondent. Felix, let us hear from you. Now, Manchester United obviously are not in the Champions League. Well, but we saw exciting matches. Um, we saw Arsenal play a 3-2 win against. Oh, Victor, don't call. Let me save that. Let me save it. I will save it for Victor. Now, okay, let me jump. Let me jump to Felix. Felix, we saw Chelsea come back from it. Well, they took the lead in the first place, but then they fell behind, and then we saw them come back from a 2-1 loss, and then they took back the lead, and then they won the game 3-2, and this was done by Ja Pedro. So, how did you see that game? I don't know if you watched that game. So, how did you see that game? How did you see the win for Chelsea and for the new manager, Liam? What do you have to say about that match? Is Felix with us? Hey, Felix, don't go club. Ray, are you with us?
Yes, I'm with you guys.
Oh yeah, now you heard the question, Abby.
Yes, I did.
Oh yeah, shoot.
I think Chelsea did show a lot of mental strength though, first and foremost, because Napoli is not an easy place to go. Um,
True.
the stadium, the fans, the very difficult stadium to play football at, and to come from behind in a game that they had to win showed a lot of mental strength. Liam so far, he has been good, doing good for Chelsea. They've been playing well, getting the results, scoring the goals. So it was a very good win for Chelsea, and it's nice that they were able to qualify straight to the last 16 by beating Napoli away. It's a good sign for the team, for the club, and everybody associated with it.
Well, that's a good take. It's just so sad we don't have our Chelsea fans active here. I just wanted them to talk about João Pedro. I think he has faced some criticisms. I
Yes,
think
at
this
certain point,
past yes. So him turning up like that, I saw the second goal when I was watching the game, the highlights of the game. Like that was a well taken goal, and
you
even the
run.
third one, a very calm, composed finish. So what does it take from this? Is it that he is now finding himself under this manager, or is just a fluke? Let's not be too quick to judge.
The thing with Pedro, is in his Chelsea career, he has had periods where he would just turn up and score like 3 goals in 3 games. Then he goes a period where it's just cold. We saw it in the Club World Cup. We saw it one time during the season. Then we saw it again.
Yes, that's true.
But between those spells, there are spells where he has been very dry. Yes. But I think overall, his Chelsea career has been a good one so far. He has been able to
Yes,
score
that's true.
goals.
That's
I
true.
think I saw his statistics. He has about 14 goals in 34 games already for them, which is not too bad. That's like a goal every 2.5 games.
Two and yes, that's true. Two and a half
Yes,
games.
it's not so bad so far. But for Chelsea fans, they would hope for more consistency. They would hope that Pedro is able to deliver these things that he does on a more consistent and game-to-game basis, rather than beat some
Once
pieces.
in a once in a while, once in a while.
Yes, exactly. Not that they will just
Uh,
come 3 games, you're hot. 5 games, you're
in
not seeing
five
you.
games, you know, see you again. All right.
Just yes.
Before I leave you, I just want you to talk to me about Tottenham. I don't understand. How can this team be so bad in the Premier League and somehow, somehow they won five, I think 5 games, drew one, was it drew two? Have we lost one? I've forgotten how the team was again. I've forgotten how the like I do not understand. Somebody should
They finished
explain to
fourth.
me how Tottenham is doing this.
They finished fourth.
Yes, that's
Wait,
like
Tottenham scammed their way to top eight, too. Not true.
guy,
Guys, they were
like
fourth. They were fourth in the league.
They played Frankfurt, they played the only thing they had difficulty was these guys, PSG. They played the likes of Frankfurt. They played see they played these guys at home, Villarreal. They had some nice fixtures. The only fixture they had
so.
difficult.
Are
They
you
even played Bordeaux
saying?
too. They played Bordeaux
Are,
too. They played 2-2 with Bordeaux. They like their
Who
fixture
did
was not like
they
The reason
who
why
did they
this
do
like
you
play?
is
see?
the reason why this is baffling is because their matches that I am aware of, they fluffed it. Like they were playing, they didn't win those matches. So how are they in top four?
They beat
That, no,
Dortmund.
the game they are supposed to win. Teams like Frankfurt, they defeated them. Teams like Villarreal, they defeated them.
See, the thing is,
Teams like
don't
Club
I
Brugge,
don't want to
they
take
beat them. So I feel
the
like that game were not compared to likes of, let's say they played the likes of Man City, or they played like of at least they didn't even play Marseille self. Their pictures were very nice. So
okay. Wait. These people you are saying now. Okay, you are saying the fact that they qualified is because they have easy fixtures.
I say that the team they played, they had more quality than those teams they played. Not that they played
Which
easier fixtures.
which
They had
which? So
they played
I don't understand. You
my guy. My guy, the only thing they had quality less
I'm
than was
trying to grasp.
PSG.
I'm trying
And
to grasp
PSG defeated them.
quality and
My
Tottenham
guy,
together.
they played 0-0 with one team like that. I've forgotten the team they played 0-0. They were just drab.
They play 0-0 against whether Monaco or Marseille, one of those
Thank
two.
you. Same team they play Monaco 0-0. 0-0 against Monaco. Like this is the game
They
they
drew
play now.
against Bodo, but
See,
this
okay.
same Bodo that they drew against one
I don't
Man
want to.
City
I
and
beg,
one
leave Bordeaux and Man City, leave that one.
and one
Let me tell you
APM.
this, see, let's say Arsenal pictures, for example. We played Bayern, we played ATM, we played Club Brugge away, we played who did we play again?
Wait, I don't get your. Are you saying that
My point is that
Tottenham?
the reason why they are in top four is not based on what they perform, it's based on the people they played, and the people they played, they had more quality than them. Alpha.
I don't get this your point. Oh.
No, I'm
I
trying to
don't
say
get
that
this
their
point.
future was nice. Their future was nice. And people that they played, they had more quality than them. So the people they played, they showed more quality. Like they played them because number one, Tottenham is crap. Everyone knows Tottenham is crap. But being crap in the Premier League doesn't mean that you don't have quality enough to compete in Europe. Guy, the top eight that qualified, five for Premier League. Oh. Like you could understand that even though you can see Premier League is very poor, but Premier
Listen
League is
to
like a
me.
Super League.
The point
You
I
should
understand where you're coming from. Yes,
I'm
with the
saying you
players
shouldn't be
they have,
surprised.
with
I'm
the
saying we
players
shouldn't
they
be
have, they are
surprised.
supposed to. But are you now telling me that if Burnley steps into the Champions League
No, you can't call. No,
or
relax. You call
Leeds,
Burnley. You call Burnley. Yeah, let's for
It's not
example,
hard, Sha. Victor,
eh?
let me just
Oviedo,
say it. Um,
Oviedo that is in Spain League. Oviedo that is in Spain League.
Don't
My guy, they can't compare with Burnley. Burnley will beat Oviedo hands down. Burnley
Vic,
will beat Oviedo hands down.
listen
Vic,
to me now, Victor.
the
You're not
Eh?
thing,
you're not hearing us.
the thing with Tottenham is that the way I do see it, Sha, um, Champions League football suits Frank better.
Simple.
It kind of like feels like Frank himself, that underdog kind of football is what he can structure this Tottenham side to play consistently against. If you check the games he has struggled with at Spurs, these games that against the maybe lower opposition, maybe teams that require him to break them down, is where they've struggled a lot. Give them a possession. If you check their home form, this
I will tell you this team against Burnley.
very
Burnley was possessing Tottenham. against Burnley. Burnley was possessing
You
Tottenham.
you see,
See,
bro, you are
I will tell
missing the
you this thing
point.
again.
It's
I
easier
get what
to play
I get what
against
people are
European
saying.
teams. That's the
No, my
point.
guy. The reason why
It's
it's
not just
easier is because my guy relax. The reason why it's easier is because we have more quality than them. We have quality players than them.
it's not about
Like
the
we have
it's not,
quality players. No, it's about the quality players. My guy, it's about the quality players. Arsenal fielded a second string squad and defeated Inter Milan comfortable at Italy. A second string squad. That
oh
second
boy,
string
this
squad.
guy.
Relax.
You
That
make me
second string
laugh
squad.
again.
Relax. That second string
See,
squad cannot beat Man United. No, relax, my guy.
listen.
That second string squad
Listen,
cannot
okay,
beat
wait, can
United
you hear
at
me?
home.
Can you hear me out? Can you hear me out?
I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
If football is about quality players alone, do you think the likes of Madrid will be out of the top
My,
this thing, or the
my
likes of
guy.
PSG will be out of the top
My
eight?
guy, my guy, my guy. The one factor of every team, every football team is the quality of players they have. Then the next thing is what they add the coach test them. You can't tell me that you carry teams like Burnley and you can compete in the Champions League. You're not putting it down to the coach. No, because the quality of players in Burnley cannot dominate the Champions League. But the quality in Tottenham
So
can Tottenham
the quality of players
Tottenham
in
won the
Tottenham
fucking
can
my guy.
dominate the.
My guy. Tottenham won Europa League. Like 17 in the league and won Europa League.
Wait, can
What
I ask you one question? Victor?
and
Did
what?
you
Tell me
watch
something
any
else.
of Man City? Did you watch any of Tottenham's match?
My
Did you actually
guy,
watch any of their match?
I watched them against
This
PSG. I
quality
watched them
are
against
shouting
PSG.
quality. So I watched
See,
their match against
my
Villarreal.
guy, I'm not
I watched
relaxed,
their
relax,
match
my guy.
against
My
Marcel.
guy, Bordeaux. I watched them against
I watched
Bordeaux.
their match
I watched
against
them against Bordeaux. I watched them against Bordeaux. What I'm
the
saying is
quality
that
you have mentioned is not there.
compared to
Sure,
Villarreal
you
and
know.
Monaco, my guy, this they have players. Forget say they play well for Premier League.
That Villarreal that they beat.
Eh?
Do you know it
Uh,
was the mistake from keeper in the
2 minutes.
first minute
I
of the game
know. I know.
that
I
ended
know.
that
Two
game?
minutes. Now 2 minutes was 1-0. That one I'm trying to
So,
tell you that relax. It's not the coach.
oh yeah,
It's
fine,
not
you
the
win.
coach. It's the players that
You
have
win.
quality. My
Okay.
guy, they have players like Javi Simon. What how much? They
Okay.
have players like who? Bamba then, Romero. See, Arsenal feel a second string squad can beat Inter Milan. That second string squad cannot beat United. They cannot beat United at home.
Okay, yeah,
The,
Victor.
the,
What's the
the,
baseline of what you are saying?
I
what I'm
don't
saying is
understand
that
what
the
this is
reason why
even saying.
Premier League is dominating Europe is that they have quality of players in their team.
Well, that's the conversation we're having just now. Now,
You were saying why Tottenham finished in top four. I said you shouldn't be surprised because the quality of players in Tottenham and the run of future they had is enough for them to finish in the top eight. Because the teams they played, they had obviously more quality than them. Like if they're not supposed to finish that top eight, it's supposed to be a surprise because the team they played, the only thing they played
bro,
that
it's
they
gonna
have
be a
less quality was
surprise. You
PSG.
know why?
It was against PSG. It was
Victor,
against PSG. And even PSG said
Victor, if
even
Tottenham
PSG said
finish,
PSG struggled to beat them.
Victor,
PSG came up from back.
Victor, if
I
Tottenham
hear you.
finish outside top eight, it's not be a surprise to anybody.
It will not be a surprise. I don't understand what this guy is saying.
If you check
So,
the runs of games
the
they
likes of
If
played,
Real
yes,
Madrid
if
finishing
Tottenham
outside
finish
top,
outside top,
top.
Tottenham finish outside top eight, nobody will be surprised, bro. I know what I'm telling you.
No
Nobody will care.
surprise, bro. No
Nobody will be surprised.
surprise.
Come on, Tottenham.
He said
Since
quality.
since
Guy,
17
I
the league
watched some of their games. No
this season they
quality
are
there.
struggling in the league so
I
bad.
did not even see the quality that you now say, this is the quality of people to this team is to finish in the top eight. Like it's not even there, bro. So don't even
what
tell me
I'm
their quality.
saying is
Yes,
that
they have some
if
good players
you
that
can't you
maybe
can't
can
you
turn
can't
up
tell me that
against maybe
you
smaller
can't tell me
teams.
that
But
clubs like Villarreal have quality players more than Tottenham. No. Clubs like Monaco have quality players
did
more
you
than
watch
Tottenham.
their
No.
match against Villarreal? That's what I'm
Well,
asking you. Did you
well,
watch
It's
the
nobody
not
knows
match?
about
see,
that. Not
relax my
Benfica beat
guy.
Man City. Benfica get
My
quality
Tottenham did
guy,
not
players.
play
my
anything in
guy,
that game now.
my
You did not watch the
my
match.
guy,
Players, quality players.
my
Benfica
guy,
that beat Madrid some days
my
ago.
guy, my guy.
Benfica get
You
quality
have to
players
know
more than
what
Madrid.
actually, like I said. What I said is what you have to have both quality players first. Then you have the coach. The type of players
We're
Tottenham
not
is
talking
very,
about.
very stressful.
We're not even
Very,
praising
very
Frank. We're
stressful.
not praising Frank.
Very, very stressful. I'm saying that you shouldn't be surprised. Like, the reason why they
This
finished the
is
top four was because they
no,
have quality
this is
players. You
a
shouldn't be surprised.
surprise, bro. Like
It's
if
not,
you are
for me,
not
it's not
surprised,
a surprise,
then
though.
I don't
Tottenham
understand.
finishing fourth is
For me,
surprising, bro. No lie.
I'm
Tottenham
not
finishing fourth
surprised,
is
though.
surprising, though.
I'm not surprised.
Like
I'm not surprised.
why will I not be
Okay, me,
When
I'm
I
surprised?
saw
not
that game, I
surprised.
was like,
Yeah, let's move on.
Okay,
my guy,
let's
they
move
play
on, Sha. Let's
Dortmund.
move on. Let's move. So what you are saying now, Victor, in essence is that when we saw all the fixtures, or like all the fixtures at the beginning before the starting of the this thing, if they asked you to Tottenham, with Tottenham finishing the top 8, you will say yes.
Obviously, I won't say yes now because you have a team like Real Madrid
So
and
why so
Real
why
Madrid
why
and
you are not
That's
surprised?
very surprised now.
Relax now. Let me talk now.
That's the funny.
Obviously,
That's the thing
I
now.
think,
Because if you are saying, okay, let's count people that will be there, you will definitely
okay,
want to
let
put
me
Madrid.
talk now. Let me
You definitely want
explain.
to put.
Let me
And
explain
funny
now.
enough, these people were not even in the top 8 as at one point. Oh, we just saw
Let me
them move
explain.
to fourth. Like it was not
Let
as
me
if these people, I
let
don't
me
even know
explain.
where they came from.
Let me explain
Just
now.
straight
On
to
the
eight,
north,
fourth.
you know that the likes of Arsenal, Bayern Munich, then PSG, then Madrid, Barca, then probably the people Chelsea because Chelsea are the world champion, and Man City, then Liverpool. These are the currently 8 teams that you know. Okay, these 8 teams will surely make it to the top 8 because of what their quality of players. Now the next thing is what you factor was fixtures they played. Now PSG played Barca, they played Tottenham, they played they played one other top team again. They also played Sporting, they lost to Sporting, and they played Bilbao. Bilbao is a difficult place to go. Now, those factors, right? Games they played, and also look at Tottenham games they played. You could see that PSG runs of game when the game came out like it, you on your own, you probably talk say, they won't keep PSG because the kind of game they won't play. Even play Bayern Munich sef. Say they won't keep PSG. See games where they won't play. You know, based on difficulty game difficulty here, PSG already have what disadvantage. Now look at Tottenham aspect. Some were playing Bordeaux, they were playing. Even top of were even saying that you were crying that they will not face the Europa League team in Champions League. My guy, they played Frankfurt again. They beat Frankfurt Man last season. They played Bordeaux. They beat Bordeaux. They played Villarreal. Even though it was very very driving. Well, Villarreal finished. Villarreal finished bottom half. Oh. Bottom half. They played. Who did they play again? Most of the team they played were in bottom half, except PSG. So you can see that the games they played, and the quality of players they have also factor the reason why they finished in the top 8 because they had what easier rounds of games and they have
Oh,
quality
yeah,
players on that team that they play.
fine. You win, Victor. Let's
Okay, can I
move.
wait before we win? I want to say something. Okay, so
Okay.
Victor, you are saying now that okay, you are factoring these things in, but you're ignoring some context too. This Tottenham, they are struggling. They have
They
plenty
struggled last
of
season and they
now.
won Europa League. They finished 17 last season. They won Europa
You
League.
cannot
Like
compare the Europa League to the Champions League now, my bro. You cannot. You
what
cannot.
what
This
That
what,
thing,
what I'm
the
saying
difference
is
is
what
too
I'm
these
much.
teams you are talking about, these teams they can actually defeat people.
yes,
This
they
the
can
area you are
defeat
talking
people.
about, they are
No,
on
they
form.
can they can
What
defeat
you would
people
say
I know.
is
They can defeat people
Tottenham
I
have
know.
had some decisions. Even this Bodo you even mentioned himself. No Bodo that beat Man City here which day.
Beat Man City, beat ATM
They beat
to
SCM 2 weeks
Yeah,
qualify.
ago. It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
it's
My
just
guy,
the
my,
way
my
just
guy,
the way
my
this
guy,
thing
my
is.
guy is relaxed. My guy is relaxed. My guy is relaxed. Before Bodo win against Man City, have they won in the Champions League before? No.
Hi.
But they beat Man City now. You are ignoring all this context. That football is not the way you see it sometimes.
Reason
You
why
know the funny
now
thing,
No
this
matter
Bodo
no matter how
almost
you want to spin it,
this Bodo
Tottenham
choked
finishing top
Tottenham.
eight.
Oh.
It's surprising.
relax. This Bodo that beat Man City now, did he come as a normal derby or surprise? He came as a surprise because why?
It's
He was
surprising when they
not.
beat Man City now.
He's surprised now. Like he was. I carried that Man City game straight to him. Man City to score 2 goals because we know that Man City was supposed to what beat that team. Now, to tell me
Obviously,
expected. Thank you. I say what I'm saying. Now, me doing what I'm expected to do is it a surprise? No. Total runs of game.
So yes,
Total.
Tottenham you have expected Tottenham to finish in the top 8.
No. I said no. I can't be relax now. I
Don't
explained this thing for you. I explained this thing for you. When the pictures came, when the list came outside, there are 8 top teams you need to go. Then that picture what? Picture wise. Now, total
bro.
pictures, Total
Wait,
pictures were what?
hold on.
Very nice for them. What
Victor,
happened? Eh?
Victor, hold
Eh?
on. I've asked you this question before. It's a very simple question.
Yes.
When you saw the fixtures, sure you saw the
And I
fixtures.
said,
I'm not
and I
saying that
said,
when you saw the teams, you saw the fixtures.
when I saw the
When you
picture,
saw the fixtures, did
yes.
it ever occur to you that, oh, with these fixtures, oh,
When
Tottenham
I
will
saw
be in the top
Tottenham,
8?
when I saw Tottenham pictures, I was sure that Tottenham will win most of them. I was sure because
You are
they
not
had
answering my
extra
question. I'm
quality.
not telling you that Tottenham cannot qualify from the group stage. Obviously, we have like from 12, I mean, from
My
9
guy,
to
I will tell you this
24
thing.
is
I tell
qualifying
you this thing.
already.
My guy,
I
I
said the
tell you this thing.
question
My
is,
guy,
no, listen now,
my
the
guy,
question is simple.
the,
Just
the
answer this question.
my guy,
When
I
you
get your
saw
point.
the
Let me ask you this thing,
fixtures,
my guy. When you guys won, when you guys had when you guys I am won had a 96 point, 95 point. Man City had 96 points, right? You guys won most of the games, but Man City won only one game ahead of you. Now this scenario now, I expect Tottenham to win most of the games, but I'm also factoring that other teams with better quality should also
Guy,
qualify ahead of
answer
them.
question when
But
they
now, if you do
ask
like
you.
this now,
Answer question when
as
they
you do
ask
like this
you.
now, as you do like this,
When you
as you
saw
do
the
like this
round,
now,
what
as
when
you
is
do
this
like this
kind
now,
of
you
when
ask
position?
now,
UCL
as you feel,
started,
as
did
you feel
you
like
see Tottenham finishing top eight?
If I
Yes
look
or
forward to
no?
answer
Yes or no? Now you watch video which day when they ask only the
this
question,
simple
yeah, yeah,
question.
or God.
my guy, my guy.
We
I
know
said
say
when I
see, Victor, we know
eh,
football. Yes, we know how football can be. It's not the way you just see it, yes, that will happen. That's why we're saying that it's
eh,
a surprise for
yes,
Tottenham to beat them. It's
but
nothing
it's not
shit.
a
Like
surprise.
you don't
It's
have
my
to
guy,
prove
it's
it
not
to
a
you don't have
surprise
to
that they
prove to
win.
everybody that
My guy, it's
I'm a
not a
football
surprise that
genius.
they
I have
win the
known this
game.
before.
My guy, I'm not using myself as a genius, my guy. I'm saying it's no
No,
surprise because
like
they won the game they're supposed to win. Like they won the game they're supposed to win. Like
all right,
simple.
let's move on this one. Spend too much time. Let's move. All right, we saw Victor, your question. Let's since you are ahead. You are currently on this. You are currently on this matter. Let's just move to Arsenal. We saw Arsenal finish the top at the top of the Premier, the Champions League table as invincibles. Invincibles are here, winning all their fixtures, gaining the maximum points. And they saw, I think the last game was, I think this was 3-2 that it ended, Abby. Ended 3-2.
Yes.
So, how do you feel as an Arsenal fan, winning all the fixtures, topping the Premier League table, and what can you say about the last match? Just make it a short one for us.
There's really nothing to say about the last match. Last match was just something like it just happened and it happened. We won the game. Close up. Yes, those two goals were a surprise, but it happened. And considering the fact that we had probably um penetrated in the particular campaign, because I think aside those two goals, it was only so not only a goal, by goal against Bayern Munich and the goal we conceded against Inter Milan, with the previous two we considered in the entire tournament. The entire group stage, sorry, before those two goals. So you just say okay, it was shocking, but it's not like a regular occurrence. But you may not say okay, dropping points to Man City, excuse me, Man United scoring three goals against Man United, and now two like this now. It may worry, but looking at it, the previous other two, we play 0-0 with Nottingham Forest and also 0-0 against Liverpool, and you can also factor that one also. But I'm not I'm not angry. Like our backline was completely changed, and it's not an excuse, but you can look at it in that way. Backline was completely changed, so it is okay. Leave that one and come out. But to look at the front too, we had like 25 shots, 10 on target. Omo, Madueke na idiot. First of all, man, just for you like this. Madueke na idiot.
That
Eh?
body move, no.
like, like my guy. This guy has ability to be like, I don't say Dembele, but the way he moves like Dembele. Like he's he's like he's too he's too raw, and his dribbling is not okay. Let me just like Saka dribbling is more concise. He doesn't push body, but this guy dribble. He has a very very good dribbling sense. But my guy, you don't do everything finish. You don't do everything finish. Like, don't score goal now. Like, at least score goal. Score goal. They need to really work on his finishing, because there's certain things you need to work on his aspect of games. Then, what's his name? You can score goal. Everybody they shout. I can't put up my group chat say, oh, well, this guy score goal. Yes, so congrats to him. But now see the chances where he means. This guy means like two open pools. So they come to attack me, say, I did hit down. I'm like,
You be hit now.
You dey like am? You dey like am?
Baba no want up to the fact.
that means two open pools. Like two open pools. This guy means XG of 0.98 only first half. like almost one XG. Now you miss
I
five
think
five
it
chances.
was who even crossed that ball sef?
Nah, Martinelli have been one no cross the ball for that side. He just pull leg. He just I just Saka go outside 2 times.
Eh now. Even that is goal, sir. The first touch won't kill me.
Thank you, guys. Because they
If
be like, see,
if na Premier League now, they go don't wipe his leg as he take that first touch.
because they be like, say, Cameroon me they see the fault. Might be annoying thing. Like, other people are not saying the fault. Like, this guy, this guy, this guy. If I talk, they hear I don't talk. You miss 4 chances, open chances in the first half. I'm like, Jesus, what is wrong with this guy? But at least he score goal. Now everything we want here with that, he don't score goal. They say I dey complain. He don't score. He didn't want to see. They say I dey complain. No wahala. He don't score goal. He don't score goal. Um, we are happy to see Kai Havertz back in the game. Oh my God, if you watch that game, Kai Havertz was
Your
really.
savior.
He's
Kahaba,
not
the
my
savior of
favorite.
Arsenal.
No, he's not my.
The unlocker of Saka.
Can't be like Ballon d'Or winner.
You know, when you are used to seeing something very simple and so very simple, and you think that you need something extraordinary. Now you now start seeing that something that is not even up to simple self is now very very average. Now you'll be crying for what is simple to be back because the people now will now look at it as extraordinary. So that's what Kehava is that yesterday. Kehava does what is simple, like even the fact
How
that he
much
passed.
Kahaba the end for Arsenal?
He's one of the highest paid players in Arsenal, sha. So I'm not
How
even. So
much?
that's.
Three
I think
Saka.
it's always Saka is higher than Saka now right now. Higher than Saka. Where Saka stand
Uh,
in?
Saka
it's
is the
higher than
highest.
Saka. Saka
No,
is the
Saka is
highest.
No. He's higher than Saka. But if Saka sign his new contract, Saka will become the highest. Saka have not signed yet.
We are giving
Saka have not.
another contract. Make him
so,
higher.
so all that Saka slave shift must be the highest. Arsenal sef.
No.
Slave.
Saka was the highest.
How about I just sleep? Jesus.
Saka was the highest.
I don't work on life for Arsenal. God.
Ah,
Saka was the highest. So,
have
Saka
as
was.
injury 1 full year, they play less than Saka.
They call,
Ah,
they call,
why Saka display himself away every week? Oh God, this Arsenal.
chop injury go
No.
come back. Chop injury go come back.
Now why they want to improve Saka do now? Why they want to improve Saka do now? Now why they want to improve the game because they know
Not
that
this.
he deserve it. He deserve it. No,
Oh yeah.
Abbas, Abbas, Abbas was nice. Abbas was doing the simple things. Then Gyökeres was just in his front. Eze is not saying why I needed it. It was nice, but Eze is not
But
saying why.
I have a question,
All
sir,
right.
for you.
He
All
needs to improve. He
all
needs to
right.
improve.
Thank, thank
In
you, my
general,
guy.
it's
Don't
a good
summarize
campaign
for
for
us.
us. It's a good campaign for
Okay.
us, and looking forward to the next round. Probably, I think it's probably Sporting or Dortmund, one of those two. Anyone should come.
See re-entry
Anyone
to
should come. Anyone should come.
Okay. All right.
I have a question, Victor.
Moving on.
Yeah, I will ask a question.
Your fans were piling on Odegaard after the game.
It's not new now. Like it's not new.
This one felt
Like I said,
he said
the
he
first attack.
showed you guys directness when he came into the game second half.
Yeah, he felt something like okay. The first half we created about I think we created more chances in the first and second half, and people were saying it is down to easy. But for me, I watched both half. First half, I think first half. The reason why we were more direct is that we had players like we played with Moreno and we played yes, Moreno and Zubimendi. No, not Zubimendi. That's it. That's now. No, Zubimendi no play. I'm not going to start, but he played with CGS okay, no guard, no guard, no guard. Can you hear me? Am I audible? Hello, am I audible?
Yes, we
My
can hear
guy.
you now.
All right. I think we played with Nogard and Moreno with Eze. So it was like it was just pure directness. Like Eze and Moreno was not really. It was like you pass the ball, pass the ball, pass the ball, pass the ball straight up to the front. That was why we were more direct and we had them present in the midfield. Now second half when we brought in Odegaard, the reason why the tempo do is that Odegaard likes to dictate the tempo. He doesn't like a back and forth game. He just control the tempo. And most Arsenal fans want we should be creating chances, we should be creating chances. And the most understanding thing about Arteta, I think that doesn't like a game being basketballish. Like he hates when games become basketballish, and that's why he likes players like Odegaard because they can decide when to go and when to not go. But the thing is that currently he's not like he's not being influential in games. Now it's all games were in games, and those games that have not been influential, you draw points like games against Liverpool, against Nottingham Forest, and against Man United, you draw points. And they have forgotten that before when he came in against teams like Bournemouth, teams like I think against teams like Brentford, he showed his quality. So that fans are very very quick to forget when the player is good and when the player is bad. Yes, player can be a bit direct, I understand, but we should understand that the type of player is not the type of player. That's why we bought the likes of Eze. I know I'm advocating for a team playing both Eze and Odegaard in the starting 11 because you have someone that can actually dictate the play from deep and also someone that can actually dictate the play up front, which is what Eze. Because you don't want Eze to drop deep. Like you don't want Eze to drop deep because he's useless when he's deep because Eze tends to lose the ball a lot. Like he tends to lose the ball a lot. I know he tends to lose the ball a lot. You can cut off transition, but someone like Odegaard, he controls the ball tempo from deep. That means we will have to actually drop what the remaining in games, and I think we should drop the remaining in games. Yes, the remaining is very good and very very good. But the certain type of games you know that okay, this remaining like partnership is not working again. Carry rights come deep, play easy and Odegaard. That's why I was so angry. Against Nottingham Forest, you drop Odegaard or Eze. No, you take the risk to play what Eze and Odegaard together and try to win the game. All this na sorry for the girls. The games are past and you are looking forward to the next game to play tomorrow. Please tomorrow.
All right,
We
all
should
right.
play this
Let's
try to win the game. Simple.
let's move on. Let's move on. We also saw some other pictures like PSG drawing the game, Newcastle holding PSG to a draw to at home, making PSG to I think to lose the chance at the top eight teams. We saw Liverpool beating Karabakh 6-0. Uh, I will just talk small on this one. There's nothing much to talk about. Like I said before, I said the game can either be easy for us. If we score first, the game will go easy. If we had considered, it would be harder. So, and we scored first. And there's no much thing to take from the game. I expected a much difficult game, Sha, if you ask me. But these people they were so I don't know if I should say they were bold because most of the time their back was just there. There was nobody there. So we're just having free access most of the time. Well, the few takes from the game, Salah scored a free kick. Oh, since the happen, oh, Salah scored a free kick. Okay. Van Dijk got hat-trick assist. Like I don't even know what to say. I'm just when I just saw this, I was surprised. I tried watching the whole game, but on my network they helped me over here. And then Chiesa scored, Ekitike scored, Vet scored. So I think it's just a night of fulfillment for us Liverpool fans. Aside from the fact that I'm a Scottish manager, we are happy to be in the top eight, um, moving directly to the round of 16. So that's for our Champions League review. Now let's move on quickly. Let's move on quickly. We have up tomorrow. Yeah, so the pictures. Oh,
Okay, the fixtures you have Arsenal taking on Leeds, you have United
closing.
facing
So,
Fulham. United is facing Fulham. Then you have Tottenham facing Man City. Can you hear me? Am I right? Your network is break.
you said we have Arsenal facing Fulham.
No, We have Brighton facing Everton, Arsenal facing Leeds. We
Okay,
have Chelsea facing West Ham. We have Liverpool playing Newcastle. That's the late kickoff on Saturday. We also have
okay,
United
okay,
facing Fulham. Then we have the
okay.
last Spurs and Man City.
Very good. So we have Ito. We just that's a very quick one so that we round up. To talk a bit on the match. Just small, drop your small this thing, then drop your predictions, and then we move on to the next. So first and foremost, we have Leeds at home against Arsenal. One,
Hmm? Am I right?
yeah.
Okay. Leeds against Fulham. For me, you think we should
Leeds
avoid.
against Arsenal.
Leeds against
You think we should
Arsenal.
Yes, yes, Arsenal. You should try to avoid them. Arsenal should try to avoid them. Avoid conceding first because now the fan base is very very tough. So we should just try to. Well, we should win this game now. At least we should win the game. We should win the game 2-1. That's now win 2-1.
2-1. So you think you concede?
This has been pretty decent recently. So at least and at least you can't you nowadays if Kyle fit score Arsenal, I won't know if he score Arsenal again. So simple. He will concede 2-1.
All right. How do you?
Well, Emma, the network will break. Oh.
I say.
All right. Emma, if he dey, I will just take over. Maybe just 1 hour fast pass.
Yeah,
Ray,
yeah,
what do
yeah,
you think
yeah,
about
yeah.
the game?
My network is.
What do you think about the
Okay.
game? Leeds,
Um, Leeds
Arsenal.
Arsenal. This game. It's a very nervous game for Arsenal because after dropping points in three straight games, and not dropping points in three straight games, there's lots of. I think the fans are a bit anxious. The players too, they might be feeling some bit of anxiety. I don't want to use that word for them, but they are feeling something, and they will need a big performance from themselves on this during this weekend against Leeds. Because Elland Road is not going to be easy. Elland Road is going to be rocking. Fans will turn up. And Leeds, they are playing fine as well. Players are confident. They are playing football. They are scoring goals. They are picking up points here and there. But for this game, though, I just feel like Arsenal will edge this game. I just feel like they will have too much for Leeds. I just feel like that. So it's going to be tight. So I'm going to go for a 1-0 win to Arsenal, 1-0.
All right. Emma, if you just give your opinion, your take of the game, let me just round up.
Yeah, yeah. Can you,
We dey hear you,
can
but
you
you
hear
dey
me?
break. But yeah, we dey hear you. We dey hear you.
You hear me now?
Yeah, we dey hear you now.
Okay. Well, it's going to be difficult. Yes. I believe every one of us we know it's going to be very difficult for Arsenal. Um, uh, I think this will the result we play will end up in Arsenal's hands. The players, their mentality. Is to think if depending on the mentality that players bring into the game, they showcase in the result. But Leeds have been playing well. And this is not the Leeds when season first started. And the likes of Calvert Lewin, they have been turning up, scoring goals. They have improved a lot, a lot. So it's going to be a tough one. I don't want to give Arsenal the win. I'm going for a 1-1 draw.
Not surprised. Not surprised. My guy Jonathan, how far now? How is the game ending now?
Okay, so well, the past two games in the league, Arsenal has been a bit shaky. So it's very, very important that for the title charge, they pick up their acts and get back on track as soon as possible. Is this going to happen with Leeds? Well, Not particularly sure because this season they've proven to be kind of like a headache for the bigger teams. So yeah, they're going to give Arsenal a run for their money. I'm likely seeing Arsenal to win this, maybe a comeback win, 2 goals to 1.
All right. 2 goes to 1, 2 goes to 1.
Sweet you, Abi.
Then okay. It's not really sweet. The thing don't invest me. It don't invest me too much. I don't invest me too much these days. Let's go to the next game. I think we have next game we're having Liverpool taking on sorry. Liverpool are playing Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Why you laugh? Why you look at this? Why you laugh, my guy?
And it's not out. We are losing that.
Why you laugh?
We are
Why you laugh? You know, yes, not the house, oh. Not the house, oh. Okay, not the
Yes,
house.
Newcastle without
comfortable.
Bruno Guimaraes.
I don't understand the guy, you.
No
People,
Gimares,
La Liga.
but there's Gordon, there's Tonali, there's Jordan.
Who be all these ones?
I don't even know what the guy they really talk to
The only,
compared
the
to the
only
likes
thing
of
I've found is there's Wissa.
Superstar.
There's Wissa. What team are
Who like
Wissa.
the Superstar? Who like the Superstar?
We are
Sobos like
um
Deo.
to be
Florian
to be to be
Wirtz.
Wait,
frank.
wait,
Cuckoo.
people,
To be
now your team, you talk against like this. Jesus.
Ataya.
to be frank, I am
Hate
losing this game
Massive.
because that boarded that boarded man will find a way to win and insult the club again. My God, that's all. Anytime a manager win, he goes insult our club. So well, I believe should be getting something out of this game. We should be winning this game, but it's not going to be easy. I would go with a 2-1 win.
2-1 win. 2-1 win. All right, Henry, your take on the game.
This game, Liverpool will win the game now.
I know I was standing right before. Very, very easy.
Newcastle, okay. What Newcastle want to for Anfield? Nothing for them. If it was even in St. James Park, I would say, okay, maybe fans push over the line.
I
But
swear.
Anfield, fans are there, the players are okay. Only Isak is not available. You have Bates, you have Salah, you have Ekitike.
They might have killed themselves. Kiera even the cover bench.
Midfield complete. Van Dijk, Alisson said they post. Like the team, team just
Best to score.
This guy
Carry that much.
Hey, talk like that.
Newcastle
Talk like
said
that. Because that they don't have
Bruno is
injury
injured.
won't kill them. And
Guimaraes is injured.
I
They
bet.
have some defensive injuries. In fact, this game 3-1 win to Liverpool.
I swear,
Now that they do too much now.
I concur
Don't worry,
also. 3-1 win to Liverpool.
when we lose, all of us go to talk for the podcast.
3-1 win to Liverpool for my side too. I think Liverpool had enough quality, and a win against Karabakh 6-0 should be enough to give them boost confidence against Newcastle. Newcastle have been poor, very, very poor. Always that game they played against them.
Liverpool has been waiting, Rich.
Jonathan, finish am. How you take the game early now? Liverpool Newcastle.
I'm for team slot out, so well, I got to flog this one. I see them.
Anytime when OJ
I see them drawing this game.
Ready.
It's not going to be a lose. I see them drawing this game. Maybe 2 goals to 2.
we don't win the match. We don't win. Anytime OJ predicts say we go draw or go lose, we don't win. If OJ predicts say we will go win, we must draw or lose. We don't win. I want him out, but I don't know. Can deliver it with this game. Hey, I'll be happy. But I don't want the situation I say we they lose in vain because I know they come out.
If you lose to Newcastle, you know will come out. That be the thing. You know will come out.
We don't win the game because FSG they won't leave until the next season before they will do anything. So
I enjoy my last. My guy, AJ, your prediction.
Okay, I did
Say
call
2-2.
2-2.
Oh, 2-2, 2-2, 2-2. That would be an interesting game. 2-2. My guy. Yeah,
Florent
now,
and Salah,
uh,
Issa and Gordon.
I'm voting Mada, probably. You know that guy, guy.
I will
Um, let's move on. Let me start with OJ. OJ, the Blues are facing West Ham, and West Ham are currently on a nice run of form. I know, but Chelsea also. This is the game. This is the game before the game. That's against Arsenal during the midweek. How do you see this game ending now, OJ?
Well, um, Chelsea at home for one. Yes, of course. I don't dispute the fact that West Ham have been a decent side recently. I think they've won their last two matches. But the same goes for Chelsea as well. But I see the first of all, the first factor I'm using to call this game is the home advantage. Of course, it's Chelsea and they are kind of unpredictable. Every now and then they tend to they've gained this ability to mess up when you expect them to do something good. So,
no man, no man.
but regardless, of course, they have their eyes for top four, right? And then they want to work on seeing how they can get to that particular milestone. So yeah, it's going to be a win for them. Actually, 3 goals to 1 in favor of Chelsea.
All right, 3 goes to 1. MRA, take it. Chelsea, West Ham.
Well, Chelsea is winning this game. It's as simple as that. After watching them beating Crystal Palace away 3-1, and then the comeback against Napoli to win 3-2 away, and now going home to lose to West Ham will be very, very surprising for me. I will still back them to win 3-1 as well.
How bad? Ray, do you see like a upset happening?
There's no upset here. There's no upset
I will
here.
give a small.
There's no
Yeah,
upset here. Stamford Bridge,
people
Chelsea.
will beat Sunderland 4-1. I mean, at 3-1. So no
This
upset.
there's now. This is going to be a very chill 2-0 win for Chelsea.
Wow, 2-0 win for Chelsea. No issue. For
2-0,
me,
not 2-0.
I, I see a 1-1. 1-1 though.
Ah,
West Ham.
you don't come.
Now only
After they got a
negative,
lot later, I told you people.
now only negative results this team now. Yeah,
All
boy.
right.
I told you people. I told you guys.
It's
I
not negative.
predicted it.
It's not negative. I saw that last game. They were poor. They were poor. They were poor. I saw Napoli game with the people on the Premier League. They were very, very
Against
poor.
Crystal Palace.
They were poor. No, Crystal Palace. The previous one before Crystal Palace at home. They were poor. I think that was against is it Burnley or Bournemouth? One of those two. They won the game by 2-0 though, but they were very, very poor. So I see West Ham. West Ham are very good now. I see that game. This guy, what's his name? For the midfield, that Brazilian guy, I've forgotten his name. Mexico guy, Mexico guy that scored
Fernandez.
Fernandez, very good. Also, he had the like of no Paqueta again. Paqueta has gone to Feminist, but they are playing with
I
more.
see.
They are playing with
Flam-
more balance. Flamingo, sorry. They are playing with more balance, and the like of Somerville and Bowen are very, very good. And that striker, this new striker is very good. Oh. He's from I think he's from bought him from I think he's Inter or one of those teams in CIA. They bought no, it's one of those teams in CIA, and the guy is very good. The guy is linking up well, so I think they can prove a difficult time for Chelsea. 1-1 draw against Chelsea. I see them 1-1 draw against Chelsea. Now, there is now Sunday action. We have Man United playing Fulham away. No, at home, Old Trafford. My guy, it can be back to back to back win for the first time in 1 year.
Juju
And this
M
was
M M M you.
Let's
back to
fucking
back.
go. Oh god. What's the
Bruno,
ice?
Bruno.
Can be back to back to back win in 1 year span.
No,
My
no,
guy,
no.
how
We
is my prediction?
back to back to back on that Amorim show.
3 times.
Yes,
He
yes.
did
This is
3 times now. When he won
this
Liverpool, won
Liverpool,
these
one
people, won
Brighton,
Liverpool and won the next game.
one Liverpool, Brighton, and one other club. I don't forget. I've forgotten the third club. We now have to draw with Spurs.
Right, right. How do you see this game ending now?
Well, as a United fan, I am curious about this game. You know, in previous games, we've kind of like the other team had more possession. We just took our time on when the ball came to us. So we're a bit reactive. But in this game, we have to be more proactive. I know that Marco Silva will give us the ball. So it's curious. I'm just curious to see how Carrick will set up the team, Sha, in terms of how we are going to play against this Fulham.
What do you think about Basi and Iwobi coming back?
Nothing will happen with they come back, I
Nothing.
beg.
Oh God, they didn't carry a man, you don't talk like that. Oh.
I swear to God, you don't even know those
Not,
boys.
nothing for them. See that
Don't
Basi,
worry, it
we
will be
go.
with a with a
See
with a
that
world
Basi,
class
we go work.
performance.
We go work on Basi tomorrow. I mean, on Sunday. I don't know the place.
Now Sunday,
But
now Sunday.
we'll work on that Basi. See that Basi, we go break in ways, daddy.
Don't worry, solid Basi, solid man Basi.
But the game, shall we win the game? Oh, actually sure. I actually feel like we'll win the game. We just need
Spurs.
to. We'll surely concede, shall 3-1. 3-1 United.
Tiggy War United, not really bad. I like this confident. I like this confident United fans. Ah, good. Why you come out now? Why you come out? For me, I see the game ending
Wait, wait,
maybe
wait. Let's save it for the last.
Right.
Well,
Take your take
well, it's going to be a tough game, honestly. And like Chris said, the matches Manchester United won. It was more like they were, let's say, sort of an underdog, if you can use that language for them. And we know they're a big team, but then, people did not really know what to expect. So, but then they got the wins from those two games. So, but this one now, there's nothing like underdog again. They are the main people now. They are the top dog in this case. So I really want to see what they have to. I believe they are very, very, very good now. The formation is working perfectly well. Bruno has the space to do his thing. Menu has been introduced back to the team. Mbomo is balling. Cunha is balling. Sesko is balling. It's just like everything is working. So, but then Fulham has shown over the years that they can be a very opponent for United. So, I'll be calling United at home, Abi.
Yeah, United at home.
It should be a United win. It can easily be a
Old
draw, but
Trafford cooking.
it can easily be a draw, but I would say United win 2-1.
No draw for you.
All right, United win to one. Uji took over.
Okay, well, I think my con. Okay, so
Uji,
I think my concern it's similar to Ray's, right? So of course we've seen how United can play when they have less of the ball, but for against teams such as this one, they are going to have the larger share of the possession. So it remains to be seen what and how they use it for. Of course, Fulham has always been a team that, well, that kind of bone that is stuck in your throat that you just can't fish out or something like that. But yeah, I feel as if this time, Carrick has what it takes to see this out. So yeah, they're heading for that 5 win. Our comrade has to cut his hair, please. Thank you. So yeah, United for the win. And as for the
No.
predictions, as the scoreline, well, I think they're going to win this match by 3 goals to 1.
all right,
Active.
3 goes to 1. 3 goes to 1.
Oh yeah, Victor,
Booyah,
drop that
booyah,
anger.
Bruno.
Okay.
Oh,
Drop that banger for me, Victor.
um,
Man,
United is very, very comfortable at home. And no, comfortable as of now, they have been playing well, they have been playing nice. And also, not looking at other Fulham are not pushovers.
but they are
And
seventh.
improving.
Ah,
Thank you, they're not pushovers now, they're seventh. They have been very, very nice. Even when the
ah,
point when they lost their guys to AFCON, they were still playing, they were still picking up points.
Yeah, so
So
surprisingly, we'll see balling.
and seeing the way Michael Silva actually performs against United, I won't be surprised if he goes to Old Trafford and pick up a point. So
sing for
with
silver.
with this my few points, I go for a 1-1 draw. Fulham 1, Man
Oh,
United 1.
shock me now. I was looking for that Fulham 3-1 win.
Brings
No.
in two bangers.
I see, I
Boom.
see.
We
I
had
see
the
one.
famous in Jesus.
But the thing is that if I could see any winner, I would pick Fulham.
Eh,
Because
now you
Now you
come.
just now what are they look for with this?
if I could see a winner, it's going to be Fulham. But I
No,
see the
Fulham.
game ending in 1-1 draw, ending in 1-1
Fulham will
draw.
hear from me soon.
When last you beat Fulham? When
Mo
Yeah,
last
let's push it.
when last you
Sesco,
beat us?
4 goals
When last you
scored.
beat us? I mean, okay, let's go to the last one, the big game of the weekend. We
When
saw
last
it.
week?
When last you beat Fulham?
I not been the last season. I the last season now. Amorim, Martinez go.
Okay, that was
Okay,
that
that's
that
one
that,
zero. I'll be this thing.
that
Okay, now
go where
Fulham. I remember.
where, but they
I,
play this
I,
season. They play 1-1 this season now. We
I, I
One
dey
one.
beat every
Yes.
season.
uh,
Fulham, I dey
uh,
beat every season. One way or the other.
now
Even last season, I beat them.
people will not keep on FA Cup.
Every season.
That
Almost.
one.
I know
People
not
for FA Cup.
I
Especially
know
for
I
FA
know
Cup.
I know
I
not easy life.
Oh yeah now.
mean,
Next fixture.
let's go to the last game of the weekend. We will see the big action game. I don't know if it's the big action game against us because considering the fact that one team
Say
is
it's
in
Tottenham
17,
and
one
Man
team is,
City.
yes, one team is in 17, one team is in second.
I'm vexed. I'm vexed.
It don't even look like big game sef, because the
I'm
two of them
vexed.
don't even get fans.
Who's
Two of
at
them
home?
don't
Who's
even
at
get
home?
fans. Spurs is at home. Tottenham is at home.
Okay.
How do you see the
To
game
make
ending?
it to make it interesting a bit.
Wait, how you see the game ending now? Wait, Man City Tottenham.
This game, eh? Oh god.
Useless.
This game. Tottenham at home to Man City. You know this particular game, every season Tottenham has something for Man City. Except for that
Except
season
the
when
people now need something to
when
win
they
now.
give Arsenal league, Tottenham, sorry, when they don't Arsenal win league. God bless Arsenal.
So, even last season they beat Man City. Last season they beat Man City. Like
And every season they beat Man City for
Not
that
the last
stadium.
season they cook Man City up and down. They cook them now, cook them home, cook them
For
win
wait,
them
them,
this,
guy.
cook them for this, cook them for everywhere.
my guy, this is the way
But
they say okay,
then they hot that period, sha. That time they were kind wicked
my
form,
guy,
beat Man U, beat this.
this is the way my guy at least get a draw against Man City. Kumba.
Nothing for Arsenal.
Move on, bro. Move on, move on, bro.
If now
Move on,
if it was you, would you give Arsenal league?
My guy,
move
even
on,
today,
bro.
all like they're saying that they prepare to what? They prepare to lose tomorrow game. They prepare to lose on Wednesday game. They prepare to lose
Yes, now
again
they be
on Thursday.
Tottenham fan now. They prefer to lose to than to give Arsenal the because they're not gonna carry league.
Now waste
Eh,
of 3 points with them. Now they'll get the 3 points next week.
they go invest. They go go. They're not gonna go relegation. They know that one. The big struggle up. Now to go
That
invest
fan
for the
base,
Champions
But
League.
that fan base is useless. Useless fan base.
I think Frank's job is on the balance, so he would want to win this game. But then again, the fans are even feel worse. They won't go and win this game sef because. But then again, Sha, I do feel like for Man City, games this kind of games, I don't know when intensity is very high. I don't know what happens to them. They tend to struggle a bit. Can't
Yeah.
get a hold of the midfield. Easier to beat in transitions. Ehen. This Tottenham game, for example, now can get the likes of maybe Spalletti, Gallagher, and maybe Simmons.
Even
These are
the other guy, Bagba has been playing very, very well. So,
these
Bagba,
guys are pressing monsters. If they can get the hang of it, press these people with intensity. Transition game, give it to the likes of your Tell and your
not
Ford.
playing. Kudus is not playing. He's injured.
No,
Kudus
Kudus.
is injured.
I
Yeah,
said
but Solanke is back, sha. Solanke is back.
Paul, Solanke and the rest. Finish in transition. Then defensively, they can try to defensively compact, then play on the counter. They
I
can have
say,
Joe that against the City side. But then again, as for City, they would want to win this game. The likes of I think Haaland has finally scored again. So Haaland is a bit of a streaky player. He can pick up form from now. Um, But results though, I'm also
Shaky.
confused. No, games like this, you'll never see check yourself.
I
Now,
swear, Chucky will they will deep deep. Chucky is when the game is attacking you.
check
They
all
will
this kind
deep
of
deep.
all those low block, all those wolves there.
Ah, you
eh,
don't see Chucky. Nah,
React.
Chucky will be there.
But all this kind of games, you'll not really see check like that. But then again, it can shock me, Sha. If he just can shock me. Food himself all lose from where. So I
Yeah,
don't even want to
I
know.
yeah,
am
don't
looking
get
on to Semenyo to turn up.
But you
And
see,
Mamouche.
Semenyo Doku Haaland, this trio can cook something for Tottenham. But results, I'm so confused though.
Follow
I'll go
your
for a
heart,
draw.
bro.
I'll go for a draw. 1-1 draw.
What the fuck? What kind of
it.
heart is that?
What kind of bat is that? Again, you want to you know I see the game ending now. Not as not City straight with the one call like this. It's not really hard.
Normally I'd want City to win, but if we're being honest, yes, we know Tottenham is shit. But City is not even better. It's not good. Forget the table. City they have been equally poor, not equally sharp, but they have been poor as well.
Oh,
So
wow.
games you expect City to turn up, they will disappoint you. Like they will totally disappoint you. So games like this, I'm scared of games like this because people will be saying, Tottenham is bad, City will win. These are the like most difficult games for City this season. So I really do not like what Ray said. I really do not even know what to say. I want Man City to win. I would want Man City to win, but then Tottenham can actually hurt these people. Literally almost every season, this Tottenham has one way or the other to hurt them. So I don't know. I don't know um, a particular score line to give, but I would say Man City may struggle out a win 2-1.
All right, 2-1. Don't talk your mind. Finish 2-1. Um, OJ, I see the game now. Not bad.
Straight one. Yeah, of course, they've said everything they want to say. So me, I'll just come and give Baron absurd scoreline. Yeah, I kind of see City doing a bit of a complete dominance in this
Amarim.
particular fixture.
I know
Yeah, so
Amarim.
Cook
yeah,
Tottenham to the
Amarim.
yes.
ground.
So
Amarim.
I'm seeing a 4-1 scoreline actually.
5-1.
4 goes
4-1.
to 1,
4-1.
yes.
4-1.
Yes.
I'll go plan for a score.
I did City to win the game 3-0. I concur with
Oresco.
you. I
Or be like
concur
say I
with
go just
you.
carry.
Why they wish
I
City
just
well now?
Wait,
Wait till they happen, Victor.
I see City win the game. City will
wait,
drop
Victor,
point.
now you be this.
City
Victor.
will drop point.
Vic,
No, City will
Victor.
drop point against Liverpool.
Vic, Victor
City
not
will drop
trust
point against
Tottenham
Liverpool.
again.
No, no, no. City will drop point against Liverpool. It's a Liverpool game. I think they will drop point. Not be this game.
The worst people to put your hope on
I thought
na
Cham.
Tottenham.
There's
The
no
way
reason.
the way
If you
slot
dey
go
go for anything wey resemble title, you put your hope on Tottenham. Don't worry yourself.
Now I feel say the way they will
Now
drop
they
point now.
give us cup last season now. They already go score. Before
Now
you
I
know,
feel
bing, 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 bing.
Nobody fit say that na that particular game against Liverpool na him Man City go really drop points. So I don't think he will drop points here.
Don't
So
worry,
maybe
bro. We are losing proudly.
Liverpool have history against United against Man City than Spurs. So I feel Man City win the game 3-0. Alan will score 2 goals and maybe Doku will score 1 goal. Like
you know
small. Uh-huh.
Victor they try. You know that 2024 he put hope on Tottenham.
Yes.
And I know put hope on Tottenham. I can't like
Exactly.
soften
Then
the
you can't do they can't
want the
dash in
blow
hopes.
around.
So it's better not to hope than to hope and the hope thing.
Oh boy, it's special.
Let's go to La Liga, abeg. La Liga, OJ, take us through
Let's
La Liga games and the pictures, abeg. OJ,
Okay, so from my end, well, there's no much excitement this weekend. So of course, no very
Elshi.
mouth-watering ties. Yeah, it's just Barcelona are taking on Elche, and then Atletico Madrid are taking on Levante. So yeah, I think
Wait, Madrid is not playing.
they're playing on Sunday, so I'm starting from Saturday.
Okay, okay,
So
okay,
yeah, I
okay.
think our game is the Barcelona's game is the last game of the
Of
round of fixtures of our
yes.
Saturday. Yeah. Well, of course, Elche, they're a very good side. Good side in the sense that I like the brand of football that it represents. Right? They're kind of they're a small team that plays daring football that likes to keep possession. I think they have after Barcelona, I think that it's third team with the most that plays the highest defensive line in the league after Barcelona and I think Villarreal also. So yeah, it promises to be a mouth-watering fixture, but of course. My only worry going into this game is the fact that our engine room is still not available. Of course, should we be able to get a win out of this? I think so. But well, you know what? You know the way this team just is. It's almost as if you unlock them by scoring them first. So I don't like experiencing that. Honestly, I wish it could stop. But oh well, I don't. There's nothing I can do about that. So yeah, I'm seeing a win for this particular fixture. Yeah, possibly a clean sheet. This is a very risky prediction, but yeah, possibly a clean sheet. I'm seeing this
Baka,
match.
clean sheet.
Calm down, bro. Are we talk now? 20 seconds. You don't lie to.
My guy, even against Copenhagen, sef, Copenhagen, they even need them first. Baka
I
clean sheet.
don't
And the
I don't
painful, the
understand
painful, the
Barca.
painful part about not keeping this clean sheet is that they always concede these goals in the first 10 minutes.
I swear,
But,
like boom.
but now clean sheet against your previous match now,
Of
3-0.
course, we've been doing very well in terms of our previous matches, in terms of clean sheets and everything. But it's just so unfortunate that well, the one against Copenhagen just happened. But yeah, this game is away from home. It's going to be a very, very tough game. The reason why I said it's going to be a tough game is because yeah, these teams they like to sit very deep in their homes. Although yes, they'll be playing daring football, right? But then again, we can't take away the fact that we are obviously going to be the one with the lion's share of possession, which means they will start to be doing much of the defending. So yeah, it's going to be a tough one. But I'm seeing a 3 goals to nothing win in favor of Barcelona. The scoring first, everybody tag me for group chat. I beg and I beg, I beg. Okay, good.
All right.
And then the second one is I think Levante is also playing Atletico. They are hosting Atletico Madrid.
This
Well, for
guy
that
is
particular fixture, ATM, 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 it should be technically it should be a match that they should be able to edge out. But well, on first instance, they've been having some good form. They're edging out wins here and there. So yeah, I believe that for this particular fixture, they should be able to grind out a win. And then the next day, Madrid is taking on Rayo Vallecano. This fixture should have been tricky, say for the fact that Madrid are hosting Rayo Vallecano. So these guys tend to be much more stronger when they play at their home. But then They are coming away to against Madrid. So yeah, I see an easy win for Madrid again. Mbappe to score 2 goals, one likely to be a penalty. So yeah, that's my.
like this is penalty. All
Mbappe
right,
to
all right.
score penalty, sure odd.
We don't really have this game. OJ, before you go, OJ, there have been rumors about Lookman coming to ATM. They have been making the rounds recently. Do you think
about
Lookman will be a
about
very
who?
good addition? Lookman going to ATM.
This is
They have
it
been
in the,
making
is
ground.
it is it in this winter transfer window or during the summer?
Yes, yes. This winter now currently they are negotiating. I
I
think
thought
how
it
do you
was
see
going
the
to Fenerbahce.
ATM just entered the race as at yesterday, and I think they are
Sharp.
going to bid again. How do you see the potential transfer now, OJ?
You shouldn't go there. Oh. What is he going there to do? Is it the money or what now? You shouldn't go there
ATM.
at all, at all, at all. Well, number one, the reason why I'm saying you shouldn't go there is because to a large extent, majority of the time, Atletico Madrid has looked like a team that don't necessarily like to play with advanced midfielders in the sense that they most of the time like to organize themselves in a 4-4-2 shape, right? So in such kind of setting, I would struggle to see how Lukman comes into the fray, right? Because his profile of his playing style doesn't necessarily suit how Simone would want to line up his team. Oh well, there's always room for fresh strategies and all of that. But personally, I think he shouldn't go there.
All right, no issue. Thank you very much for your detailed analysis on the La Liga and La Liga section. You are very too much. You too much time. I think that should be a wrap for this particular episode. It was fun. It was it was
It was
quite
fun.
an
It was
interesting
impromptu,
episode.
and it was anyhow. Thanks to Skippo for turning up to host at the initial stages of this particular podcast. So yeah, big ups
Yeah,
to everyone.
yeah.
Ray, we'll see you
I
when we
mean,
when we mention host. You don't go the light say you won't go chop abi. You fraud.
shout out to
Start with that.
MRN. Even yourself. Wait, shout
Yeah,
out to you, my
big
guy.
ups to everyone. It's not easy.
Oh my,
Oh,
OJ, if you travel tomorrow, will the episode still continue tomorrow,
Of course,
next
now
week?
it go over continue sef because where they go light go dey steady.
Now
No
go
wahala,
again.
sharp.
Yeah.
no wahala, no
Sharp
wahala,
one,
no
sharp
wahala,
one, sharp one.
no wahala.
When they come back?
You say
When you will come back?
likely 2 weeks from now.
Wow,
Mm,
sharp then.
Maybe less, sha,
no
maybe
wahala,
less.
no wahala. At
After
least
I
take
come
your
back,
time
I'll
and
go
take
link up, Ray.
But I know what.
so.
Yeah.
Oh my guys, money too much. I beg. I wish you guys good luck this weekend. I beg. And 3 points to everybody.
All
About
right,
me
now.
same time Tuesday. Yes, on Monday. Sorry, because on Tuesday there'll be some Carabao action. I think Arsenal is playing on Tuesday, so
Okay.
we'll meet on Monday.
As the match is Swiss Victor.
Nah,
He dey lead now. Sure, he dey lead 3-2. If he dey lose now, he not go talk.
so we'll meet on Tuesday and we'll meet on Monday. Sorry, where we'll do more of the review of the weekend games. Please, you guys to follow us on YouTube and also on TikTok. My guys, good night. I beg. Good night. Peace out.
Good night, my G's.
Good night, everyone. Thank you for showing up. Yeah.